Hello Virgo, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you've joined me here for your weekly reading for December 8th to the 14th. So first of all, welcome to each and every one of you. I truly appreciate you taking the time to spend with me here today and also for sharing your energy with me. Now we are going to get right into your reading. We're going to start off with collecting your angel number. It's a number that we will reveal at the end of the reading. So spirit guides for the beautiful sign Virgo, what is the number that you would like to share for this week's energies? All right, let's start off your reading with your angel message. So this is a message that the angels want to share with you before we get into the heart of the reading. So let's see what they have in store for you, what they'd like to share specifically with you. Well, it's all about leadership for you. Now let's make note of the number, because this is an angel number. The angel's number is 39. So we break that down to 12 in numerology, which would be a life path 3 for some of you. Any of these numbers will be something that might hold of some sort of significance. Stag spirit is all about leadership. And the spirit of the stag says, you inspire others to great heights. Step into leadership in your life. You are a beacon for others. Shine in your own life. Be gentle with yourself and others. However, do not play small. Take action. This is your time to step up. It's time to claim your victory. It's time to claim that leadership. All right, those are words of wisdom from your angels for you. That could hold very close to some of you, hold to your heart quite closely, especially if you are somewhat maybe trying to go for a leadership role. Now, it's not just about that. Sometimes in our life, we have to take the lead as well. You know, we can't just sit back. We have to take the action, and it's time for you to take that action. All right, let's now get your major arcana card. So this is the major energy that is surrounding you for this week, Virgo. Wow. Well, leadership, and then you get the magician. That's pretty incredible. All right, the magician, number 1, beautiful, powerful energies. We want to, of course, recognize these powerful energies and use them to our highest good. This can be about your manifesting and setting your intentions, bringing your dreams to light. The magician has the capability of bringing heaven to earth. I think that the universe is reminding you that you are somewhat in a position right now to take leadership roles in your life, and the magician certainly is part of that. And the universe is also sending you all the tools that you need to bring you success as well. So along the path, you have the swords, so you have the truth, you have the information, you have the wands, you have the passion. The passion is ignited. It's that momentum and optimism. You have the cups, so your heart is invested into all of this as well. All right, and then you, of course, have the pentacles, which keeps the energy grounded. All right, so very important. All right, we're now going to get your incoming energies. Let's get a little deeper here. All right, we've got a lot of leadership showing up already with the first 2 cards. Let's see what else Spirit has in store for you this week, the messages they want you to have. All right, and let's see. We've got a very, very powerful number here, right here, and that is the number 11. And we know that that is definitely gateways opening up for you. By the book, all right? By the book means showing structure, showing discipline, following certain guidelines and values, your own commitments. When we do things by the book, it sometimes, especially for you, Virgo, you might feel like this is a sense of relief for you. You need that structure. And by really, people with leadership skills, or people showing leadership in their life, are certainly doing things, you know, in sequence. All right. So I really feel like by the book is an important spirit message as well, to really work cohesively with the magician and with this leadership energy. You also got number 4, the higher power, which shows the higher power is protecting you. They're also sending you messages. So this week you could have a lot more could be a lot feeling connected more to your own intuition, or feeling those nudges really pointing you in a direction that's best for you. Rely on your higher power for safety. They are there to protect you as well, especially if you feel like you are leveling up in some way in your life and maybe you just need a little direction. The higher power is there to help reinforce and also to encourage you to stay on your path. At the bottom of your reading, you have number 49, which is the observer. And again, when we observe things, it allows us to really create more detail. It sets things in pace as well. I feel like you are taking sort of a look. You're sitting back and you're observing everything. Maybe you're observing people and your job and your finances, your family, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we need to sort of take a deep breath and just take it all in. Because once you have all of that information, and then by the book, you're kind of, I think you're almost organizing it a little bit better for yourself. I think you're going to see that this is what's bringing you into that really, it's elevating you into that sort of leadership role. We have to observe things before we can certainly take the lead. All right, let's get right into your tarot cards. We're going to do 3 rows of 2, so the beginning, middle, end of week, but please use your own intuition with the messages that are being guided here today. So let's start with the first 2, and then we're going to clarify them. Thank you. Something from the past that broke your heart. You could be thinking about it. You could be healing from it as well. There could be some healing certainly going on. When the universe tells us that we have to step up and start to take the lead, it could be because we have to heal as well. You are observing things. So you could be, again, with the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, something from the past that certainly hurt your heart. Slowly but surely, you have to start figuring out how you remove the swords from your heart. All right, let's get the clarifying cards so that we can get a little bit better understanding before we go on more about that. But I do feel like it's something like that. When we heal our heart, we can bring the joy back into our life as well. There's blessings. There's blessings all intertwined here with that 6 of Cups. So let's see. And you got the 9 of Swords. So something that created some sort of, I feel like something from your past is almost re-entering your mind at this time. And I think that you are trying to figure out how to take control of the situation. Let's get one for the 3 of Swords. Temperance, okay? I do believe you are healing from this. Something from the past almost feels like it just keeps stirring up in your mind. Maybe it's because you haven't been able to put closure to it. And of course, Spirit is really encouraging you to maybe observe this a little bit more carefully so that you can close this chapter out. You certainly have to take control of the situation. You certainly have to put your leadership skills to the test so that you can close out this sense of stress and anxiety. And it's certainly something that is from the past. I feel like healing is certainly taking place here with the 3 of Swords and the Temperance, number 14. You're finding that peace and balance. And I think you've been waiting for the right timing, maybe for things to fall into play. And I feel like this could be the week where you finally are able to put that healing, you're finally ready to put that sadness to rest, and you're allowing the healing to start to really take flight. Let's get the next 2 cards. See what else Spirit would like to share with Virgo. Anything else you'd like to share? We've got one there. And one more, please. Thank you. You certainly are letting go. Okay, so I mean the happy news here for this reading so far is that you are ready to heal and you are ready to let go. I think there is something from the past that just feels like a reoccurring nightmare sometimes, so that creates stress and anxiety. Figuring out what it is you need to do to create that peace and balance in your life. And of course, that formulation is going to be unique to each and every one of you. But a rainbow shows that you're overcoming those obstacles. And now with the 4 of Swords, with the 10 of Swords, healing, blessings, rest, recuperating. Okay, we're recuperating. We're allowing ourselves the time to really rest, to not feel the stress or anxiety anymore. And as painful as it is to let go of certain situations in our life, it's very important for you to do so because there is actually blessings attached to you letting go. Let's see what the clarifying card is here for the 4 of Swords. and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is air energy. It can be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Knights are always messengers, okay? They bring in messages, they bring in insight, they bring in some clarity. And I think the Knight of Swords is coming in quickly to help release you from whatever this anxiety is. The Knight of Swords could also be delivering you that sense of peace as well. Some sort of information that's coming in is bringing peace your way. Let's look at the Ten of Swords here. We're letting go so that we can see that the future blessings are coming in, that in the times of darkness, the sun does shine again. And now you've got the Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins can be your energy. It's a slow-moving knight now. So we've got messages that are coming in. We've got the rest and renewal coming in quickly. So there's a message of insight to help with that. A truth may be revealed so that, you can take a deep breath finally. Now with the Ten of Swords, this could be you, the Knight of Coins, slowly but surely figuring out what it is you need to let go. And it feels like a slow process. The Knight of Coins is very meticulous. Now, they're going to do things by the book, which very well can be your energies as well. You know what you have to do, but you're not maybe quite ready to, you're slowly but surely going to heal yourself. I do believe that there is a message coming in quickly that helps you. It helps you in the interim to heal, but there is something very slow moving, and I feel like it's you are having almost, it's a little bit of an obstacle of you trying to let go. Let's see what the next two cards are. You're too hard on yourself. You feel like there's limitations, when in actuality there are no limitations whatsoever. You've got a lot of sword energy, which means it's your mind. Your mind just keeps racing. It doesn't want to stop. I think you need to trust in the higher power, because the higher power is going to help give you some spiritual sanctity. You know, it's almost like it's its own sanctuary. You know, the Eight of Swords really is feeling trapped in your own sense of mind fear. And I do believe that the Knight of Swords is someone or a message of some sort that really is trying to come in and give you some sense of relief. They want to show you that this is the time for blessings to come in. This is the time for healing. And then although, you know, you are maybe slower at the process of doing so, there is opportunities for something new certainly arising here for you. There's a lot of messages coming in this week. When we look at the Page of Pentacles here, all right, the sun is shining behind this Page of Pentacles. This means a new offer or a new opportunity is opening up. And you need to release these fears. Let's find out. All right, so the Ten of Cups. When we remove the blindfold and we release those fears, happiness certainly is coming in here. This is happiness, stability, finalities, in the sense of, I see a couple of tens in your reading, meaning I think that there is a chapter of your life that is starting to close out, and I think it has to do with something that maybe broke your heart in some way or created some sort of sadness. You've been diligently trying to figure out how to create balance in your life, and it hasn't been easy. It certainly has taken some time. But I do believe that you are on the mend. I believe that you are actually, you know, working towards freeing yourself from this. And it's going to require leadership. The leadership is not necessarily anything to do with work in any way. It's the taking leadership and taking control of your own life so that you don't live with these burdens anymore. You need to lift those burdens. No longer do you need to be trapped in fear, because it looks like there's a very beautiful supportive system here. There's happiness, family, the door is opening and the sun is shining in. Stop being so hard on yourself. You know, don't put that pressure on yourself. You have a magical energy this week, which means that if you truly want to mend, you can and you will. The Page of Pentacles. Let's find out. There's a new message, and it feels like a very grounded message. It really works in alignment with your own energy, Virgo, because you are of earth energy. And this is exactly what we want to see. The Four, the Emperor, it is Aries energy, but it is all about leadership. So these two work in hand in hand together. So the first angel message really works very cohesively with the the Emperor energy. And I feel like some sort of new message, some sort of new opportunity or offer is coming in. The sun is gleaming behind, so it shows that things are healing, things are repairing, things in your life are starting to feel more blessed. And the Emperor is you taking your power back. It's you taking control of a situation, and it's you being able to move forward. And I feel like there's an offer, and it could be a leadership offer for some of you, that really opens your eyes up to all the blessings that are surrounding you. The Emperor will do things by the book, as will Virgo. So you're taking control of this situation, all right? And I think there's a multitude of messages coming in that are going to help you build your strength to be able to let go of the burdens and open up your heart to all of the wonderful, fulfilling things in life that life has to offer. You don't need to be fearful of it. You can release that fear. So I do believe that you are actually taking a lot of control back. And the higher power, is always there to help reinforce this as well. All right, let's get your additional angel message here, Virgo. Words of wisdom sometimes from your angels. They just want to share some other things that might be important as you step into this journey. So check in. It says, when you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. All right, so very important message about trusting in your inner guidance. And then you also got, and these work in combination together, listen. It says you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. So both cards are telling you your higher power is a huge, it is a reinforcement, but it's a support system for you this week as well. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. So I do believe that you will be actually making some tremendous steps forward this week as well, especially with the magician power, the magician energy surrounding you as well. All right, so 10s are an important part of your path this week. So please keep that in mind. We always will highlight special angel numbers like number 11. So that's also a very important part of your path. But what we want to reveal, of course, is this one here. And it says, it's up to you. 2112. Someone is watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, and a direction. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and that your dreams will come true soon. And that has a lot to do with the 11 and the 1, all right? By the book and the 1. And we've got 21, 11, 12, 22. These are all very important numbers for you this week, Virgo. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope that this was insightful. I hope that it maybe makes some sense and resonates with some of you. Please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing. Please also leave comments. I truly appreciate your support. And until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.